I grew up in the world of metal and punk, in which I still do love. I do feel the need to finally see what the rest of the world has to offer. My name is Aaron, and I grew up as a metalhead. Well, welcome back, everybody. I hope that you're excited because you're thinking to yourself like, oh, very nice. Well, why are we doing the dance practice? Why don't we see a live version? I've already done one. This was the very first song that introduced me to 17. Now, if I remember correctly, I believe I remember saying something along the lines of, this band makes me feel extremely happy. Something around those lines. So, I wanted to revisit the song from the choreography standpoint, because this is actually one that a few people were talking about in the comments, and I figured, you know what? I already know what they can do vocally for the song. I've already heard it. So why don't we get reminded of the physicality, and let's go over the dance practice. Let's do it.
Drum beats.
Okay, I had to get something out first before. Actually, you know what? Before we move on, I wanted to do a little bit of a show and tell. I haven't broke these out since TVXQ at Nissan Stadium. This is my old dance shoes. Yes, I used to do ballroom. I believe these are standards, not the Latins. This right here is a very basic dance shoe. Now, the reason why I brought these out, and I said this back at that time, I am so shocked at how many times I see them groups dancing in standard shoes like Vans, K-Swiss, Adidas, Nikes, stuff like that, because of what I remember in dance anyway was the thing that was so necessary about a lot of the steps was the fact that these have suede on the bottom. When you'd get done dancing, you would actually take a steel brush and you would brush the bottom to get the suede to stand back up. You can see that there's quite a bit of usage on this shoe. But because the fact of the matter is that it makes it so much easier to do turns and pirouettes and things like that, and spinning in general. And so obviously, I think there's some grip that's necessary that these shoes don't provide, mainly because the fact is that there's a lot of other quick movements that they make that probably these shoes don't provide. But at the same time, I'm always so shocked because the fact is that they also do a lot of spinning, and these kinds of shoes generally have that edge because of the suede bottom. And I am always so impressed to see them dance in these, because there was a couple times that I would have to leave and I'd forget my shoes. And when I'd go up, I did ballroom for 4 or 5 years ish, and when I would go up there was a couple times that I had to do it. At the time I was using I think they were my Air Jordans, and it was miserable to do ballroom dancing in Air Jordans. So that's the reason why I wanted to bust these out, because these kinds of shoes hold out a little bit better in terms of being able to do dances or choreographies that have a ton of spinning. And as you know, if you've watched a lot of ballroom, we do a lot of spinning and lifts and stuff like that. But I guess I can see where the grip will come in for certain spots that I'm going to point out here in just a second. Now, like I said, the Latin ones, they're about that tall. They're almost like high heels for guys. But in any case, yeah, wanted to bust these out so you can see that pretty interesting at the difference of shoe wear. Now, I'm not going to really turn off I'm not going to turn on the filter, so you're going to deal with Arthas in the back over here. But there's a couple reasons that I can see that maybe it brings some benefit. That's this spot right here. I think that there's some spots right here that I think will be very beneficial. Like that right there, I think I could see really why extra grip would be really nice, just to mainly keep yourself in position. That little leg spot right there, I could see that being very necessary to have something that has more grip to be, it's nicer to not be wearing such slippery shoes in that spot. Maybe right there too. I don't know. I never felt like that doing a one leg raise like that would constitute the necessity of having more grip, but I could see that being a benefit in some ways. Yeah, let's keep going. Now he's got full boots on. Boots. How? See, this is proof of pure physicality as well. So I think the other thing that might be interesting as to why maybe that works best is because the fact of the matter is that because there is so many people in the group that you might not want so little friction, just in case you don't want to run into or have any problems with, bumping into other members. I could see that being a theme. No, it's actually a really cool dance, though. I actually really like the choreography. It's light, it's fun, it's playful, and it's got great energy. It's very, I think in a sense there is some jive in this, and I think that that's kind of what's cool. There's a little bit of jive, and I think that just the energy and just the expressive feelings that they have when they dance, and I don't know, it's really cool. And I really do want to say that one thing that I just really like is the fact that it's just kind of got this overall fun, free feel to it. It doesn't feel so contrived as to some other dances that I've seen before in the past. Really, really cool, though. I really appreciate this particular performance because it shows that dancing can be fun and it can be not serious, but obviously it can be serious too. But this is the opposite. This is fun and this is carefree. I almost want to say almost childlike, but obviously a little bit more, disciplined than most children. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. This is pretty awesome. I'm really glad that we actually went back to revisit. It kind of restokes those same thoughts that I had prior. So yeah, anyway, we'll see you for the next one. Thank you. Very nice indeed.